Hello, welcome back to the channel. This is a video update of my Iron Warriors. I say update, this is the first video. These models were mainly from the Horus Heresy box sets Betrayal at Calth and the Burning of Prospero, which sat unmade and unused for a long time. The announcement that Horus Heresy would be relaunched, I think it's 3rd edition with new stuff, prompted me to do something with those models. Originally, I thought an easy paint job would be Iron Hands, but then as time got nearer and the announcement of the Codex for the Chaos Space Marines was announced, I thought Iron Warriors would be a good choice. I think they complement the fact that, you know, my Black Legion and my other war bands covering the, you know, the 4 gods do what they do, but the Iron Warriors are something a bit different. They're chaos, but not chaos. They're certainly not all followers of any of the one particular god or tainted in many ways. So yeah, it gives me options, and I've built them and created them so that they would be potentially viable in either Horus Heresy or 40k. You know, standard sized squads and loadouts. But yeah, so I've split it into what would be, you know, 2 companies. Over here we have what I'm calling the 3rd company, which is led by a captain and a warp smith. 4 squads of the Mark III with you know, 1 special weapon and 1 heavy weapon in each, as you can see there, which is pretty much what the kit could build. Not too many options in there, but it does make them viable and yeah, I suppose suitable for both types of forms of the game. So also there's 3 squads of the Cataphracti Terminators, which I think go better with the Mark III, and 2 Leviathan Dreadnoughts, which are the new plastic kit. I've cobbled 2 kits together so that I've got a right arm with, you know, heavy weapon loadout and the left arm with close combat, which is how dreadnoughts are traditionally, rather than have 1 dedicated fire support and 1 dedicated close combat. So yeah, I haven't a clue on points as this yet, but I would imagine, knowing as I do, that the 2 combined companies will probably make just over 2,000 points, because there's, you know, vehicles and dreadnoughts in there. But I'd probably be me do it as 2 detachments. So this is what I call the 5th company. There is a chaplain there, which would be a Dark Apostle in 40k rules. 3 squads of the Mark IV suits. This sprue allowed a little bit more variety for the loadouts. All the characters have got, the squad leaders, sergeants, have got combi weapons. There's a missile launcher, which was not available to the Mark III. And then I've got 1 each of a flamer, plasma and melter for the special weapons. Then these are the Tartarus Terminators, which I think could be used as either, you know, Terminators straight from the Codex or relic Terminators maybe, but they look most similar to the Contemptor Dreadnoughts, which 2 were the original, I say, easy build plastic kits. One is there with the missile rack, which yeah, was a more contemporary model, and yeah, a bit more detailed, took a bit more putting together, but certainly from a distance you couldn't tell which kit was which. And then we have the two tanks, which yeah, I always forget, I think the Land Raider's a Spartan and the assault tank is a Kratos. But yeah, they're both obviously relic choices. I think the Spartan might only be available for Imperial rather than Chaos units at the moment, so maybe that would have to be dropped or just put in as a standard Land Raider. I think that the weapon loadouts are very, very similar anyway. So yeah, so that's the Iron Warriors as of 2022. Thanks for watching.